Jackie, can't I just apply for Medicaid on my own?
You'd think with Medicaid being a public need-based program that the answer should be yes, and I wish it was, but unfortunately, I'd have to say in this case, really, it's not recommended for a few reasons. The first is I always compare things like Medicaid or veterans benefits. I think of it as sort of similar to the tax code. Our income tax code has gotten pretty complicated. There's different credits and deductions and things that you might be able to use on your tax return. And so that's why a lot of people might have a tax preparer help them with their tax return to make sure they take advantage of any of those provisions that are applicable to them. When you send your tax return into the IRS, though, it's not like you expect them to call you up later on and say, hey, there was this deduction you could have taken. We're going to send you a refund check, right? We don't expect them to do that. Well, folks like Medicaid and the VA kind of work the same way. They're there to say, yes, you're eligible, or no, you're not, but they're not there to tell you what you might have been able to do to qualify sooner or to save more of your assets. In fact, if you have too many assets, they're just probably going to tell you to go privately pay for care and come back and reapply once you've spent down your assets. Similarly, most of our Medicaid offices, it's county by county that these applications are processed, and some of them are really backlogged when it comes to processing the application. So our office is here in Wake County, and we do process a lot of applications in Wake County, and they're pretty backlogged. It's not uncommon for applications to take 6, 7, 8+ months to get fully reviewed and approved by the county. And the reason that can be a real problem is if you apply at the wrong time or you miss something on your application and they wind up denying that application 6 months after you sent it in, well, that means that 6 months of nursing home bills that have piled up in the meantime that you're going to still owe to that nursing facility. We had a woman come in to see us at one point. Her mother was in a nursing home and she had filed a Medicaid application for her mother, and it took the county, I believe it was, I think they were about 5 months backlogged at the time. And it turns out that the daughter hadn't quite applied at the right time, and mom technically wasn't eligible when the application was filed. And of course, the daughter didn't know this until 5 months later when the application got denied. So then the nursing home came back and said, well, you owe us $45,000 for the past 5 months of care. So, it's pretty frustrating to me that this is a public benefits program. It really shouldn't be that hard to get approved for it. But unfortunately, Medicaid is what they call the payer of last resort, meaning that the burden is on the applicant to prove that they're eligible for assistance. And so as part of this application process, there's a lot of hoops and hurdles that applicant might have to jump through before establishing that they're eligible for assistance.